Yeah, we're taking a break from traveling, kind of. I mean, we're still in the midst of traveling. We're just gonna stay in one location until about the second week of December. Some of you know that, I've said that before, but I just wanted to make a video and kind of do an update on our trip and what we're doing right now. So we met some friends here at this property. They invited us to, well, actually I came here and I met them. I went up to Pennsylvania and picked up Taylor from the airport, and we were in Pennsylvania. We went up to New York. In the midst of all that, the friends that I met here, we FaceTime with them and they invited us to come back. They wanted to meet Taylor and they wanted me to come back. And so they invited us to come and stay for a whole month. And so that's what we're doing. And my brother is actually coming to visit the first week of December. He's coming here, and he had already planned to come here, and so it just worked out, really well for us to come and stay here, and that way I'll get to see my brother, and it should be great. So we're volunteering here, just part-time while we're staying here. So there's that project of the railing that we're building. It's like a wire mesh railing, and the other day we put the brackets onto the bottom of the posts. That project's going well. We need some more materials, and so they have some more materials coming. We'll probably keep working on that. There's some more staining for us to do. And then I've been doing a lot of work with Chief, and I've been able to go hunting just to film and take Chief. And we're actually going out tomorrow morning again with a bunch of guys, and I'm gonna take Chief and he'll be retrieving birds, and so that'll be really fun. The other day I wanted to just make sure that Chief could retrieve a bird, like an actual live bird or a dead bird, but a real bird in the midst of a bunch of decoys. And so we put a bunch of decoys out, and we took a frozen drake mallard, and I threw it out into the decoys, and so that's what this footage is from. Chief picked it up really quick. He had retrieved birds before. It's just been about a year or so since he had a real bird in his mouth. And so I just wanted to really make sure. And one of the funny things that happened was he was swimming around smelling all the decoys, and he could tell that they weren't real birds. And there was one decoy that was out a little ways, and we didn't want to put the kayak in to go out and get it, and so one decoy that was out a little ways, and we didn't want to put the kayak in to go out and get it, and so we were gonna see if Chief would actually bring it in. I didn't really want to like encourage a bad habit, but Jose was like, well, if he does it once, like one time, we'll probably be fine. So we sent him out to that decoy, and right when he got to it, he was just like swimming around. He was like pushing it out of the way, and he's like looking for a bird, and he just wasn't gonna grab the decoy, which is a good, you know, that's a good thing. And the cord from the decoy wrapped around his leg, and so when I called him back, he actually drug the decoy back to us, and so it ended up working out great. He didn't retrieve the decoy, but he brought it back to us, so that was pretty funny. It's been really good to be here. We've enjoyed it, and we're having a good time, and we're really thankful for new friends and their generosity. And they have gone on one trip already, and they're going on a second trip here pretty soon. And so Taylor and I are kind of house sitting for them when they leave, and that's been helpful for them too, because we're taking them to the airport, and that way they don't have to leave their car at the airport. And that's the update though. We're taking a little break from traveling and just kind of hanging out here in Maryland, and it's been really good. It's nice to take a little break from the consistent traveling, and we're getting to a point where we're realizing like we really do want to have our own place and settle down, and that's been good to realize. And I think this trip has been super important, and we're on the other side of the country from where, you know, quote, home is. We get a lot of people asking us where we're from, and I say Washington State, and everybody over here assumes I'm talking about Washington DC, which I'm not from Washington DC, and I've only been there once, and it was at night in the rain, and so I haven't spent a lot of time there. But a lot of people assume that's where we're from when we say Washington, so we've been saying Oregon, and that clears it up. Another little update is that my phone stopped working, and so I should have a new to me phone here pretty soon, and I'm hoping that the camera on that new to me phone is working well, and if so, I'm going to try to do more Instagram stories of just what's going on in my day, and try to keep you updated with like the behind the scenes content in the Instagram stories. So follow us on Instagram if you want to see more of our pictures and our stories that we share. That would be a great way to keep up with us on a daily basis. Besides our daily videos here on YouTube, there's a big plane. Remember that we're doing the $50 Amazon gift card giveaway, and that ends on December 18th. You have to enter by any of the options down below in the description, so check that out. For those of you who have already entered, thank you so much for supporting us, and definitely check out Patreon if you want to be like a monthly supporter of our channel to help us keep going. And we will see you in the next video. Hats off to you.